Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are well. Today I went to the cinema with my family and we saw a very funny movie. It had been a long time since I went to the cinema. You missed me? Today is Wednesday 8th of September and today too we see a new philosophical phrase together. The phrase that the calendar offers us today is: if you don't change something in what you are doing today, all your tomorrows will be like yesterday. This sentence makes me think of all the times I refuse to change to improve my life and my day because I'm too lazy. Or all the times I would like to change my lifestyle but I can't because I'm too stuck in my pleasures and not very focused on my duties. Instead, it takes so little to change. Today, I give you some advice on how to have a perfectly organized day. How about we start right away? How to manage time and organize the day. Learn to manage the time available and organize the day both at home and at work to be more productive. Matching your commitments with those of family, children, and work is not easy, but with a few tricks, you can organize yourself better. Often and willingly, you feel full of commitments and things to do, but you do not know how to organize yourself for the tasks. Whether you are a housewife or you work, managing time and organizing the days is useful to create a base on which you can face commitments and any unforeseen events in a more serene way. What it takes to manage time. First of all, I recommend choosing the right tool, a calendar or diary and a notepad to keep handy in a visible place, usually in the kitchen. Here you will have to write down everything from appointments to things to do, and if you want, even the time it takes to do them will help you understand where you waste more time. If you prefer, you can use applications to synchronize on all your devices, PC, tablet, or smartphone. I use Google Calendar for Android or for iPhone, and Google Keep for Android or for iPhone. Free and efficient. You can also set notifications for tasks or share your lists. I also use the Ring Diary with the monthly calendar and the weekly diary. Manage the time available. Get to know yourself first to be aware of how long it takes you to perform routine tasks. You will need this to be able to divide the time available according to the things to do. Also, try to understand when you are more active. Usually in the morning you are cooler, but this is not the case for everyone. For example, I am more productive from mid-morning until lunch, and then in the evening after dinner. Create an evening routine, perhaps before going to bed, to compile your to-do list of things to do, but only those for the next day, assigning priority from the urgent ones to the less important ones. Use the weekly menu to prepare homemade meals and waste less time. You can also cook meals in advance and then store them in the refrigerator or freezer. You will also need to waste less time when you shop and save money too. If you don't know where to start managing time, draw a clock on a sheet of paper. Start coloring the segment that will be occupied by the hours of sleep and gradually define the commitments from when you wake up to when it's time to go to sleep. Or you can use the Chronodex method. You can download the PDF to print and you will become aware of how you take up your time and how to be more productive. Attention, I'm not saying that you will never have to stop. Also set time for what you like to do. If you love to watch TV series or read, you can occupy a segment of the clock just to have time for yourself. You redo the clock every day, trying to do all the urgent and less urgent things. Keep in mind that you may not be able to do everything right away, so don't be discouraged, and if you feel that what has been established is too much for you, review your daily organization. Set a time for each activity. Try to guess the time it will take for each task you need to do and try to complete the task within the time you set. Just like you do with appointments, you know what time they start, but guess what time it will end to fix the next appointment. You can also use the tomato technique, in which you define a time of 25 minutes in which to carry out your task and then take a 5-minute break. Optimize the waiting time. Learn to optimize the waiting time by doing some activities and then moving forward with your goals. I'll give you an example. You travel by public transport from one appointment to another or to go to work. How do you manage that time? You can organize the day, the previous evening, by bringing you the necessary to carry out one of the tasks you have established. You can also bring a book that you haven't been able to finish reading for months and dedicate that time to yourself. Eliminate distractions. While you are carrying out a task, as well as when you are on an appointment, eliminate all kinds of distractions to avoid losing attention. Disable mobile phone notifications or silent mode is sufficient. PC notifications, close social networks, disable the home intercom if necessary, etc. Write down on your diary or calendar the most important activities and why not also the work done to see how much you have done in a day. I hope this video was useful for you. See you tomorrow with a new video. Good night.